Hey, that Superman cast. Let's talk about that. That Superman cast looks very, very promising.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. I've
excited.
been yeah. Um, and James Gunn seems like he's putting a lot of passion into it,
Love
so
it.
that gets me even more excited for it.
Please give us some DC content, because right now Marvel's the only thing keeping us entertained, and whatever little, and I mean little, Star Wars content we get, and we're not getting much.
Right now, it's just Disney just throwing content out like as if they're gonna go bankrupt.
Which they're not. They can probably buy all of America
I just
and
want, I just want. I mean, if it takes a whole nother year for Superman to come out
do
because
it.
because he wants to get it right,
Do
fucking
it.
do it, dude. We want good
Do it.
content, man. We want good stories all over again because right now we're just milked and we're bored. And the DC was trying to do the same thing, but
They
they just
flopped.
they were just doing too much. They're actually were doing what the MCU is now doing.
They
So
were
it's like
flooding.
DC was doing it first with flooding with fucking these shit movies, and now the MCU is starting to fall into that.
But they're adding shows.
It's kind of reversing now, where
Uh,
it's like the DC universe started off kind of shitty, but now it might just get good, and then the MCU started really good, and now it's starting to get shitty.
yeah.
So
But we're hoping that it makes a big turnaround. We're both hoping for both franchises to make a big turnaround. But
yeah, I hope whatever Phase 6 plans they have, I hope they get it together.
they might
And
look. What if, right? This is me doing a what if. What if, 2024 comes, boom. Like, they're very confident, right? There's been a big rumor going around that Marvel is very confident in just releasing, right? Just releasing Deadpool 3 for us to get excited for the Avengers movies coming up. All right? They are that confident that Deadpool 3 will be the thing that revamps that fire into Marvel fans and makes us just be like, all right, let's just shut the fuck up, see what happens next. So, if that's the case, they're trying to take a half court shot with only one chance and blindfolded. Because in 2025, isn't there supposed to be way more Marvel movies? Let's see. 2025 Marvel release date. Okay. What Marvel movies are releasing in 2025? Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, Blade, and King Dynasty. Oh, wait. King Dynasty is in 2026. Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts.
just listen to this real
What?
quick. So I'm reading Phase 5 release dates, everything to come, right?
Go ahead.
So we got Echo, we got uh
We have Agatha.
yeah, we got Echo, we got Deadpool, we got Captain America, we got Thunderbolts, we got Blade, we got Agatha, we got Daredevil, and we got Ironheart. That's the rest of Phase 5. Just based off that, I don't think this is going to save uh save the MCU because none of these sound like they have anything to do with their multiverse saga per se.
Mm-hmm.
Because listen to this: Echo, uh,
Echo doesn't
Agatha,
help.
and Daredevil, and Ironheart. All four of those are shows, right? Echo just sounds like like a street level story, which is
And
okay.
yeah, and based off trailers, it doesn't show any multiversal thing happening.
No, I mean we're not saying everything needs to be this multiversal event. No, we could have some street level stories.
Hey, I'm
That's
kind of saying
fine.
that. I'm.
It's just it's just with the first few phases, like even when they were street level stories, they still served a purpose for later on. And
That's
it's
what I'm
like
saying. If they're gonna do street level story, like for something as big as the fucking multiverse, why are we having street level stories? Like that's what I'm saying. Is like why is there street level stories? Like if it's the Infinity Saga, shit was happening on Earth the entire time. All right. Yeah, there was a few confrontations happening in space like that, but you can get away with the ground level stories. For something as the fucking multiverse, why is there street level stories in a multiverse saga?
You know what I think this saga should have been instead of the multiverse saga? I think this should have been the dark slash supernatural saga, like with Mephisto and all that stuff and all this magic going on. Because
There's a whole lot of magic going on,
Multiverse of Madness, of WandaVision, we're even getting a Agatha Darkhold Diaries series.
which is
Getting and
all
then
that.
apparently in Ironheart, we're getting a supernatural type villain in Ironheart, which still makes no sense to me, being that she's a tech based hero. Um, and then Blade as well. So I think this saga should have been like I feel like Mephisto should have been like the main big villain and big focused, and then the next saga they focus on Kang or something like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the Hood is supposed to be um, Ironheart's main antagonist, or at least that's what we're hoping to see, and that's what I'm pretty sure they're going to go with. The Hood.
Now let's look at Phase 6, right? I think Phase 6 is the only thing so far that um
Brings us back to the story.
right that that kind of makes sense. But it's stupid because that shouldn't be the phase where everything should be focused on. It should have been phase 1, 2, and 3. Phase 1 have a freaking I mean phase 1, phase
Four.
4, phase 4 have a bunch of heroes, uh origins or follow-up stories or whatever you're doing. Phase 4 should have been that, and then an Avengers threat at the end of Phase 4. Then we should have gotten the same thing for Phase 2, introduce more characters, bring them all together
Phase
for
five,
the
yeah.
end of Phase 5, right? And then for
Six.
Phase 6, obviously with the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, it should have been the bigger, more important movies, and then we get into Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. But by the way they're doing it, this just doesn't look good.